Hi, and welcome to Flying Horses Coaching and Consultancy. I'm Claire Billings, and today I'm going to be taking you through one of the modules from my Make the Leap coaching course. Now, my coaching course has been specifically designed for female leaders, so you're either in a leadership role already, looking to accelerate your growth, because leadership is constant growth, or you might be about to step into that leadership role and just looking for, help making that step up. Leadership style is a very personal thing and so important. And I'm not sure I realized it when I first became a marketing director. I think I sort of subconsciously made a bit of a decision about how I was going to approach my marketing director role, which was going in, being really results driven and results focused and just, getting everything done. But I didn't really realize that was a leadership style. And, it was something I learned very quickly, that just being, like a bulldozer and getting everything done, there was so much more to leadership than that. So, when we go into leadership, we really want to think about what kind of a leader we are and what drives us and, how we are going to be as a leader. And it takes time, it evolves over the years. But yeah, really important to be aware of it and conscious of it. So, in the modules, there's sort of 5 or 6 trainings, there's videos, there's personal stories, there's exercises and meditations. In this one, it's going to be a short version of that that's going to take you through the steps. So really what I want you to do, I've just got some notes here so that I don't forget any of the steps. So one of the big questions in leadership, and it's one that you have to actually keep asking yourself, is to think about, what do you want to be known for? Now, it's a bit of a big question, a bit of a broad question. But if you can think about, what do I want to be known for? Now, is it about being really results driven? Is it about being, if you're in marketing, for instance, do you really want to be known as the brand building expert, or do you want to be known as the performance expert? But it could be all kinds of things. It could be about, I want to be all about inclusivity, especially if you become a CEO or in the C-suite. You've got to be about the results, obviously, and shareholder value, but also you might want to be the person who, really made a difference to inclusivity or, the gender pay gap or whatever it is. Or you might be going into leadership being, as a woman, you might be thinking, well, do you know what? I want to really make a difference here because I want to make it easier for the women coming up behind me. And I also, I want to mentor women, and I want to make it really clear that, I'm trying to bring up the women behind me. So it's about thinking about some of those. I'm just trying to think if there's any other examples, and, just have a think about that for a moment. Just take a couple of breaths and just think about a couple of examples just while we're sat here. And we'll just give ourselves a few more breaths, just connecting into your seat, and just allowing any of that fight and flight energy to maybe dissipate or dissolve a little bit. And just, bring your attention to your breath and connect into the chair and the earth beneath you, either beneath your feet or your seat on the chair. Just helps us regulate our nervous system and allows the ideas and the juice to flow. And you can write that down if you want. That might be an idea. Just write a few notes down. You don't have to come up with the perfect answer. And this is not something we're going to solve in a 7-minute training, but this is something you can keep doing, and it can take days, weeks. As I say, it can keep evolving. And then in this place of breathing and connecting to the earth, see yourself as that person. Just use a bit of imagination, but connecting to the chair, connecting your feet to the floor. And then just bringing your awareness to the breath. Just visualize yourself being that leader in a situation where you're standing on stage talking about the amazing results you've delivered, or the amazing impact you've made, your team has made, or how you've changed a whole system, you've run towards something that needed to be changed and you've done that. Or maybe it is about the women's program, spearheading that, leading that, really helping people. Or maybe it's about well-being. That was always my thing. Once I figured that out, there was no stopping me. Just visualize yourself smashing it out the park, playing big, showing up, leading in whatever area you're really passionate about. Allow yourself to feel that passion. And then if you've got a piece of paper and pen, or you can take your phone or iPad and just, write a text to yourself or something. Just write a few things about how that feels. How are you feeling? Are you feeling really big and expanded? Are you feeling joy and warmth coming up in your heart? Do your hips feel bigger? How's your breath? How's your voice? Is it low and steady and I got this? Is there a smell, like fresh air, and it's cool and just feeling really calm? Is there a taste? A smell like your favourite perfume or the room you want to be in? Just really imagine, bring yourself into that situation. It's a bit like manifesting, if anyone's ever done anything like that. And just keep checking in with the floor and the seat underneath you, and just thinking about all these things. Write it all down. Yeah. And then we're just going to look at, so that's where you want to get to. What could be holding you back? Are there any doubts, beliefs, imposter syndrome, confidence? Just jot a few things down. As I say, this is not an exercise we can do in, 8 or 10 minutes. This is an ongoing thing, so you can add to it. But And then just coming back to that leader you want to be, what you want to be known for, seeing yourself as that leader you can be. Are there any steps you can take to doing that now? Even a small one. Maybe it's about getting really clear on the thing you're really passionate about. Could you do something more in that area to push yourself forward? Get involved in something, whether it's a DEI committee or pillar, or actually you just say to someone, I want to lead that project on performance, or, this new project that I really want to be known for. I want to lead that. Put yourself out there, or something smaller. Something smaller. We don't have to scare ourselves. Go and attend some meetings. Go and get involved in something. If you don't want to lead it, get involved and lean in. And that is such a great framework. Finding something you're passionate about, it's really hard to be really into something if you don't believe in it. And if you want to be a leader to make money and that is your driver, then there's no judgment. That's great. Because you want to make the world a better place and you want to have more choices with your money. Maybe that's enough. But just figure out what it is. Figure out what you're passionate about, and then how you're going to turn that into action. And that is really the secret. So I hope you've enjoyed this training. It's a lot to cram into 10 minutes, and I hope you find it useful.